Hello, you marginalized mustelids. Lord Crocosquirrel here for the hidden levels, and this is Yury. And we're just gonna go ahead and click over here so that you can have a look at the Yury configuration screen. Now, I'm actually a little late getting this thing running, and it's just kind of a thing. I've been kind of swamped of late, so I've got my backlog cleared, so now we're going to do this one. I also got a written review to finish up, and that should be on the hidden levels here in a day or two, which will be fun. So we have graphics quality of default only, and we have screen resolutions from 1280 by 720 all the way to 1920 by 1080. Inputs, WASD looks like. Okay, we can actually do joypad, or so it says. Right, so stock Unity thing. Let's have a look. All right, and it does actually detect the game, so that's actually a good thing. Okay, so we have something going on here in the DOS kind of thing. Here we go. Options, scan line filter off, oxygen warning, death counter, and so forth. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, and that's a little sensitive here. Let's see, how does it start? Okay, so I think I'm going to set the critter aside here. All right, old school retro looking thing. I remember games looked like this from the 1980s and early 1990s. Looks kind of Russian printing there. Okay, so now he's going to fire up his engines and head for the planet. Outstanding. And now it's not responding. Okay, excellent. That's 0, time, T equals 40. I'm assuming that's going to be time. And the atmosphere in this place is unbreathable. Normal temperatures, though. So that's at least something. We're not going to freeze to death. It's almost like No Man's Sky without, okay, Z for jump. ASDF. So the arrow keys also work here, which is a thing that was actually good way back when. Ooh, that would be a Dead Space style monolith thing, artifact. Okay, I like the animations. They actually did some work on those. Not a lot of it seems, but oh, I fell down and went boom. And that is probably a checkpoint. Spikes on the walls will probably kill you. Probably spikes on the floor too. I died in Russian. Yep, that was definitely a checkpoint. Oh, and I can hold my suit, which is even better. Oh, and I just asphyxiated. Okay, so if I puncture my... That's actually not an unreasonable thing to do. Okay, so it's not an insta kill if you do that. But you will wind up dying if you don't find a place to undo your damage. Of course, wow, that's way sensitive. And actually, once you get down to okay, T is probably for temperature. And this is actually going to be really platformy, and you will get a scream out in Russian if you screw up. And I don't think I'm going to get very far now. And I have once again asphyxiated. So this game is actually going to go in the Nintendo hard department. Jumped too far and got dead. Oh wow. And I cannot jump if I... Oh wow. Why am I being moved backwards? That's kind of obnoxious. Oh, that'll teach me to play stupid squirrely games. Okay. And once you get down below a certain amount, or 2%, you just don't move. You cannot jump if you don't have enough O2. That's okay, not unreasonable. Yep. Anything under looks like about 50% or so. So the atmosphere is unbreathable, and we can just stand here all day, and our O2 meter doesn't go down any, apparently. Okay. This is not my usual type of game, and I know a lot of people that play those guy games would absolutely adore this. Spikies on the walls. I would think someone would have to have put those there on purpose. On the ceilings and floors, I get that. They're not stalactites or stalagmites because we have those things already. We can already avoid those. So this is really just a death trap dungeon game. And I don't object to that in any way, shape, or form. They're not my type of game, really. And as first impressions go, this one's actually doing pretty well. If I really had to say something about it here, if I really had to say something, I'm actually getting to the same place every time, so I'm just really gonna stop bothering at this point. The platforming is not particularly precise. And that was something that actually was an issue way back in the day. Okay. Momentum is actually the thing that's getting me. Okay. It's my momentum that's actually getting me. So, physics simulation isn't all that horrible. It's not using up a lot. It's actually fairly good for its size, 200 and some odd megabytes overall, and it's not putting any real stress on my computer, which is, for my machine, is actually a pretty good thing. I'm going to give it one more death, and then I think I'm going to wrap this up. Let's see if I can actually if I can get farther than I have been already. Nope, I'm not gonna. You actually have a limited amount of control, and actually I couldn't jump there either. No jumping for me. Alright, so that's a clean 10 deaths. You have a counter for it. You have your O2 counter, which is absolutely 100% great. And I'm guessing T goes up over time and does its own version of damage as you get farther down. So, is it something I'd buy? Probably not. Is it something that I think that fans of this type of game would actually like? Oh, absolutely. This has got that kind of hard thing going for it that would make just about any guy game fan just cream. And some of them might actually complain that it was too easy. Is that true? I don't know. I honestly don't. And without a little bit better support here in terms of controllers. I don't even have a jump button on my controller, because I can't actually jump if I use the keyboard. And he's got quite a bit of jump on him, almost twice his own height, which means the gravity is somewhat lower than it should be overall. But acceleration seems to work the same. It seems to be about par. I don't know how that works. Either he's really super strong, or gravity doesn't work like it's supposed to. So, that's it for me. I'm going to say game is okay for what it is and what it's supposed to be. Not my thing. But, hey, you know what? I've certainly seen a lot worse just today. So, yep, that's it for me. I am Lord Crocosquirrel, coming at you from the hidden levels, and I will see you next time. You guys be safe out there.